Welcome to Preschool Summer Reading for July 6, 2026, Part 2. The theme is Unearth a Story. Baby Pterosaur by Julie Abery, illustrated by Gavin Scott. Under the cliffs where the sea meets the land, something is stirring under the sand. Silence is broken. One baby shrieks. Babies emerge, clacking their beaks. A choir of hatchlings climb up the crag. Leathery wings fold like a flag. Bowing and bobbing, waiting to fly, playing together under the sky. Wild wind whips and buffets the rock, lifting and dropping the chattering flock. Baby takes off, wind under wings, floats in the air, flutters and swings. Glides on the updrafts, swish, swoop, and stop. Whoosh turns to whisper, dive, tumble, flop. Over the cliff edge, ocean below, can baby be brave? Ready, set, go! Up with the wind, here comes some more. Pterosaur acrobats plunge, flap, and soar. The end. We're going to make a sponge-painted pterosaur. Your craft-to-go kit is parts for a pterosaur. We've got the legs. We have the body, and we have the wings. So those are big. And then you have a sponge to paint with, and a googly eye to put on the eye, where the eye goes. So what we're going to do first is you'll need a glue stick or glue. I'm going to use both. I'm going to use the glue stick to affix the parts of the pterosaur together, and I'm going to use the liquid glue to glue on the eyeball. And you'll need some paint, and I chose blue. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm attaching the wings. So, as you can see, it's going to overlap where the mouth is. And I'm putting the glue on the front of the wings so that the back shows. Oops. The glue on the head. That just wipes right off. Okay. And then I'm going to put the legs on the back. And one that way, and one that way. Looks like he's doing the splits. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is paint. And the way we're going to paint is not with a paintbrush. We're going to use our sponge. So you just dip the sponge in, and then you just dab it on the pterosaur. And you want to cover the whole thing with the paint. And I'm going to lift the little beak up. Otherwise, I have a little white mark where the beak is. Not that you'll probably be able to see it, but it just makes me feel better. Because I'm like that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish painting this. I'm blending in the spots where the sponge ended. You'll see it doesn't take too much paint to do it, and the sponge leaves a neat little pattern behind, a texture. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then I'll come back and we'll glue the eye on. Okay, my pterosaur is pretty well covered and blended. I'm going to get rid of the paint. You can see we didn't need too much. And the last thing I'm going to do is glue on the eyeball. My little googly eye. I'm going to stick it right up here. A little dot of glue. Stick it on. And that's it. That's my pterodon. Oh, sorry, pterosaur.